Yo. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Start of a brand new week. Start of some new opportunities to get better. And 8 weeks out. 8 weeks out. Feeling real good. Feeling solid. Great start to the Monday so far. But here's the thing. I don't know what it is. Sometimes on Sundays when I go to sleep, and this is specifically on Sundays, when I go to sleep, I just put my phone down, knock out, do my thing, right? For some reason, I forget to set my alarm on Sundays, but I still wake up at the time I'm supposed to wake up because, that internal clock, that muscle memory, that just, memory of your body, telling you to wake up at the time you usually wake up, right? But to me, honestly, it's crazy cool how that works. It's weird at the same time. It's like, how does my body just know? But it's my body, all that good stuff. For some reason, I still wake up and I freak out that I'm not waking up to an alarm. The first thing I'm doing is looking at the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I late? This and that. Maybe it's just flashbacks. Because when I was in the Marine Corps, I was a little bit of a, turd, and there was a lot of times where I'd show up to work late. I wouldn't, wake up for in the morning early for PT. I'd skip out, still be late for work, and all that good stuff. It would happen. I was a little bit of a turd, for a good amount of time while I was in the Marine Corps, but. Maybe that's just that, because every time I woke up, even though I knew I was going to be late, and I was like, okay, it's whatever, I'm just going to face whatever, I still freaked out when I woke up, because I'm like, oh my gosh, time, this and that, I'm going to be late. So same exact thing this morning, I woke up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be late. I looked at the time, and I was like, no, we're still good to go, ain't no issues. So yeah, but that was my Monday morning, but ate our breakfast, got my stuff together. I'm on my way to my classes right now. I got 2 classes, political science and anthropology, and then I'm off to work for the rest of the day. Get off at 6, and it's time to train. So, good day, good start to the week. Again, with the meals, I am adjusting a few things, spacing out my meals rather than keeping them condensed. So as I like to say that I like to keep things as very simple and possible, as simple and as possible as can be. I like to, kind of play around with it as well. So I'm hungry all the time. I'm burning all these calories. I'm in a deficit. It sucks, right? So I was like, what if I could be eating the same exact amount, but over the course of the entire day? So instead of just my lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and those little snacks in between, what if I expanded my meals from my lunch and my dinner? So pretty much I kind of split those up. I counted my calories out, broke things up the way they're supposed to be broken up. So I'm going to I have my breakfast. Once I get to school, I'm having a snack. I'm just having a rice cake. As soon as I'm done with my class, as soon as I'm done with both of my classes, I'm going to have my first lunch. And then from there, follow it up with a little snack. Then I'm going to have my third meal, which is going to be that chicken and rice again. And then I'm going to have a rice cake in between that meal and my pre-workout meal, which is also going to be chicken and rice, a little bit heavier on the carbs. But I kind of counted things out just the way that it's going to be most efficient for me to be eating throughout the entire day. Again, I'm sticking to my macros, my proteins, my carbs, and my fats. I am prioritizing those through the entirety of the day rather than just keeping it, again, 3 base meals. So, as simple as possible. So we're going to see how this treats me this week. And yeah, so I'll see you guys at work. If this is all that you could eat, I'd kill myself. Well, YouTube, don't do that. Meal number 3 of the day, again, 146 grams of chicken, 92 grams of rice, and I'm also having a chocolate rice cake at the end. It's kind of like a dessert type of deal. So that's what my boy David. We work together. We met here and all that as we've been progressing within our jobs here at the Veterans Resource Center. But we got Taylor's Lighthouse in the back, but it's just how it is. So overall, though, as I've been already noticing kind of a slight difference, Definitely maintaining, staying fuller throughout the time periods that I'm eating now. Starting off with breakfast, my light snack, my first lunch, second lunch, snack, first lunch or first dinner, second dinner type of deal. I've definitely felt less hungry and less likely to be craving anything. Still hungry, of course, but much less, which is great. So I feel like this is a system that's going to be working pretty well for me, and we'll see how it goes in the next few weeks. But definitely a little bit more room left for some adjustments, and try to get into the fine tuning of things and just making sure to have a good peak week once that time comes. So that's that. We're continuing pushing forward. Anything else you'd like to say to the camera, buddy?
Actually, yeah, I'm a little curious, man. I'm trying to figure out if you're trying to compete for a bodybuilding competition or for sexiest man alive, because that's what I think you're winning right now. This is the sexiest man alive.
Well, I hope you understand that I've already been winning. Just being able to be in your presence every single day. So,
dude, every time I look at you, I just get lost in your eyes. They're so beautiful.
So this is quite honestly one of the worst things ever, because I'm just trying to heat up my food, and this is what my coworkers decide to bring to work and make fun of me for it. Rosie came in here earlier. She's like, "Oh, Nikita, look, a box just for you," knowing that I'm on prep, and these are the things that I do. But it's okay. It's all about the important things, such as food, such as this big guy over here. Look at him, beautiful. Oh wow! You look at me like that again. I tell you what, boy. Woo-wee. But yeah, we're getting ready to eat the last meal, pre-workout meal, pretty much, and then get this workout in. It's push day today. Chest, shoulders, tries, abs, cardio. Same routine for the Monday. And then after that, having a shake, and that's pretty much my eating and caloric intake for the day. So 2,000 calories a day. It's tough, but we're making it happen. And there's my food. It's ready. So next time I see you guys, I will be at the gym. All right. Just made it to the gym. So that means it's time for this lift. We got push today, some chest, shoulders, and tries. And it's going to be a good workout. It's going to be a good start to the week. We're going to make sure of that with a good, high-quality lift. Another day closer to competition and another day closer to winning the whole thing, because that's the goal. That's what we're doing. So, highly excited. Can't wait. Yeah, who showed up out of nowhere?
You got
My boy Nate. Oh yeah, dude. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good, dude.
Tired, dude.
Even this other girl, like, always parked there, spoke in like an hour. And then they come out. Yeah. It was pretty wild. Yeah, I used to go, and then it's 45 minutes drive.